See, that's the thing, Links. Like, I hope that's the case. That they're like, oh yeah, it'll be 2025. You know, it's not gonna be like Scarlet and Violet.
Hello, welcome back, my fairies. I'm Matsurific, joined by Chev Studios
Hello, hello.
and Ironixie.
God. An ad just started playing from your stream on my end, scared the crap out of me.
We
Welcome
are.
on in, Chloe and Quacking His Head, Dante. I think I
Overall, I
got
thought it was like
everybody.
a neatly put together presents. And again, I like even with 2025, like I don't mind that so much compared to like the other things and like PlayStation stuff, where it's literally 2026 or late 25. Like that bothers me. But this, like, we have enough Pokemon content, I feel like, to hold us off. Because the way they set up like the legend hunts and things, like I still haven't done that myself.
Yep. But I just want to say thank you to both of you for joining me today, for agreeing to join today to discuss the Pokemon Legends ZA that was just announced today.
Za.
Welcome on in, Francis, by the way.
I'm just gonna call it Pokemon Za.
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 Oh, before I forget, someone brought up to me that Furfro in the trailer. They said it was like a new form or something. I don't know. I don't know all the Furfro different styles.
I thought it looked new too.
I genuinely wouldn't know. I'm rewinding it just to check.
But yeah, someone said that it like looked like a brand new style for Furfrou, which I could see them doing that, adding new styles for it.
Well, it makes sense if this is like futuristic, that there would be more stuff like
Yeah.
that.
See, I'm thinking if they do two games, there's gonna be a past version and a future version, maybe.
They just can't get off that time travel, huh?
Well, I actually I've put together a whole bunch of notes of thoughts and stuff that I've had and seen online, and that was actually something that that was actually one of my notes, past or future. Where does this game take place? I actually do have a theory about that. I think that we're going to be going back and forth in time between modern day Kalos and past Kalos.
Yeah, I could see
So,
that happening
so,
too.
so
Also,
you could
welcome on
say
in, Mudcat.
we're going back to the future.
Back to the past.
And
How?
we don't know an official release date, Dante, just a year as of right now.
And I don't mind that. Like if it's gonna take them an extra year to make it to work, and if they can take the best things from Legends Arceus from what I've seen, as well as the best things from Scarlet and Violet, they can make a really good game. So
Oh
I think
yeah.
Game Freak could do it. Well, considering they have yet to do that, well, welcome
Well,
in, Bidu Fantai.
well,
Well,
one of the
at the
reasons
end of the
why.
trailer, Mudcat, they said releasing simultaneously, so I'd imagine it'd be two games.
No, simultaneously, as in worldwide. As in
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
gets the game at the same time. They've done that for a few years now.
Everybody
okay.
gets it all together.
That makes
Mhm.
sense. What were you saying though, Matsu?
Uh oh, uh I was going to talk about the possibility of traveling back and forth between past and present, because it
Mm-hmm.
seems like the game is going to mainly take place in Lumiose City, whereas in all of the gameplay is in Lumiose and not just Lumiose as your hub world. So I'm thinking that we might be going back and forth because we could be going back to before Kalos or before Lumiose City was built and
Right.
seeing 3,000 years ago, the time of AZ.
Do
Yeah.
you think we'll get to see the Kalos War?
Yeah.
Why
That
is it a Legends game?
Well, that's
Because
that's
so
exactly
we buy
why.
it.
Mhm. Yeah. It's a Legends game. It's not just Pokemon Z, it's Pokemon Legends ZA.
I swear I thought you were about to say it's not Pokemon Z, it's Pokemon ZA. Are we going? Are we? Let's see. Are we hopping timelines again? Since the Scarlet Violet timeline doesn't have megas, so we're going back to the Mega timeline. It definitely seems that way because they put the little mega symbol at the end of the trailer.
Oh yeah, this would absolutely be the mega timeline.
But I wonder, will it be then compatible with Scarlet and Violet?
I could see that it being possible, just obviously you wouldn't be able to use megas in previous games.
Well, I mean more of a, will we get to see Gen 9 megas? That's what I'm
Maybe.
for.
That's my
Like,
hope.
yeah, like I'd hope so.
It's like I'm hoping that we can get an addition of newer Pokemon from generations 7 through 9, as well as it would be really be awesome to get some Hisuian Pokemon as well, especially if they can get megas.
I
like-
never played Arceus, but I do know some of the Hisuian forms look awesome. So if they get Mega on top of that,
Like, think about Mega Hisuian Arcanine.
it'll make me happy that I don't do competitive. Like,
Yeah.
like everything that we just said, it's like, yeah, I'm glad I don't do competitive. it'll be fun for me to go and beat up on the computers with. I hope that they add more Unova Megas instead of just Autono, because I feel like they deserve more respect than that. Especially because we do have the Teal Disc that is confirmed in Unova. I feel like, because I've read things that we're gonna get into the future in this game for the ZA. In which case, I feel like it is very possible we'll get some Gen 9 Megas. The craziest thing to me would be like if they do Mega Paradox, which I kind of hope they don't, just for balance
That
sake.
would be interesting to see, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
well, the
I would
reason-
doubt it, but
The
I'm
reason
just saying
I don't the reason I don't think that it's going to be in the future is mainly because of Lumio's tower. If you look at the top of the tower, there's no gym symbol there, which means that this is before Clement turned Lumio's tower into the Lumiose gym.
I still see this as Midgar from Final Fantasy, and I will not unsee this. Like,
Market was bringing up
it
Mega
literally-
Cleavor.
Because like just the fact that it's also like circular with a wall there, there's several circles within it for where the reactors go in Final Fantasy VII. I just would lose my mind if they did announce some kind of.
And yeah,
Like,
Ace, I am
I
shiny
would
hunting.
lose my mind.
Yeah, I'm looking for. I'm trying to trying to hatch shiny Gothita. I did consider shiny hunting in Legends Arceus just because we're talking about a Legends game, but it's like, I still wanted to be able to talk to you guys and focus more on talking than hunting.
Fair enough.
Right.
I just have the video pulled up. I don't have like any game up right now.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that Mega Cleavor?
Oh,
Do I even own
Ooh.
a Cleavor? I genuinely do not know if I own a Cleavor.
you probably. I mean, you could still catch one. It's in the Indigo disc.
Yeah, I know. I remember failing it.
I hunted mine in the Indigo Discs not too long ago.
Looks like a big pizza. I could see that.
I was thinking that we were seeing the blueprints for the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
when
that's
they're
definitely what
first
we're looking
getting
at.
built.
Yeah.
But that's what, like, I see why that's passed. It's just weird that they present it with the holograms, because that suggests more futuristic stuff. So that could easily be either way. I wonder if they will, like, how they'll explain time travel this time. Because in Arceus, it's Arceus doing it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, the
I don't believe-
architecture doesn't exactly look futuristic to me.
But I don't think Zygarde has time travel capability in the lore, correct?
Not that I know of, because
Like my-
Zygarde. Jinx.
Wow.
Zygarde is literally there to counteract Xerneas and Yveltal, which are the life and death Pokemon. So it's just there to bring balance between them.
Just like Rayquaza. Gotta show Groudon and Kyogre who's boss.
Yep.
I mean, unless there's like some new legendary that starts with the letter A.
That's what I'm thinking, that we might
They
get a new
could.
legendary Pokemon. And I actually have another theory about that fourth legendary. I think it might have a special power. Because if you watch the trailer seems to be from the eyes of a Pokemon. Like it starts off from the eyes of Pikachu, and then we start following the fletchling as it flies throughout town, and we're flying through town as if we are a Pokemon. So I'm thinking that there could be a legendary Pokemon that starts with A, that has the power to sync the minds of humans and Pokemon, aka we're getting a refined Pokemon Synchro.
That would be cool.
This was Apom's hidden power all along.
The legendary Apom.
I knew this monkey was hiding something. That's why it's always happy. He knew. He knew.
Doesn't Zygarde wake up if the order of life and death is disrupted?
I just
Now,
had an idea.
What if we get so what if there is a new legendary and then we get a new Zygarde form though to create ZA?
That's a
Yeah, it could be.
possibility, but I
Fusion
just had
thing.
another idea. So we've been getting a lot of Johto hints lately. I'm sure you guys know.
I know you've been on this.
If you look at the A, I've been noticing that it has a bit more of a veiny pattern to it. And you know what has a veiny pattern and is green? Leaves. And that specific shade of green belongs to Celebi. What if this is a Celebi evolution that starts with the letter A and has more potent time travel powers than Celebi?
That would be interesting.
It would be. I just would then also, because then it begs the question: okay, how come this hasn't? Where has it been all this time?
I mean, it could
Yeah,
have
okay.
something to do with the story of this game that it explains why Celebi now has an evolution, which in itself maybe could be a paradox.
Yeah.
That's
Or it
giving
could
me a
even be a special form.
That's you.
True.
Alpha Celebi.
I just hope they if that's the case, I just hope they gave us at least a decent reason. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I hope they don't even address it oh yeah, it's always had this.
Pokemon
Like,
and Sylveon, hopefully you're doing well.
just theories for now, Ty. Yeah, Ty. It's all just theories for now. I'm sure they'll give us more breadcrumbs as the time approaches for it.
Most likely we'll get another Presents in August.
Yeah,
Why?
I was
Why
thinking
August?
summer
Because the
or
last couple
August.
years we've only gotten 2 Presents, one in February for Pokemon Day and one in mid-August.
Honestly, I didn't realize that. For Pokemon Day, I
Gen.
did, but
Mhm.
excuse me. See, now that'll be the interesting thing because I know there's the rumors for the Switch 2, and I feel like it would be a big thing if they did drop Gen 10 with it, which makes it a bigger question mark on where this game will land on that timeline.
That's
Or
actually
is that why it's for next year and they're hoping to drop it with the Switch 2? Or
That's
for
ac-
both of them?
That's actually kind of what I'm thinking, because before my theory was that we were going to get Johto games this year in November, and then Unova games next year in January, similar to what they did with BDSP and Legends Arceus. We got BDSP November and Legends Arceus January. Since these are coming out in January, but they're announcing them now and not next year, I'm thinking we might be getting these in January, or this game in January, and then we'll get Generation 10 next year in November.
In November 26 or November 25 then?
November 25.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sylveon. Hopefully you're doing okay now.
Ty
I
has an
should
interesting
play
idea.
Pokemon Sweet version.
Ty's got an interesting idea with the new EV evolution. Also, I noticed the lettering on Pokemon here. Isn't that the same pink of a shiny Celebi?
Celebi is a bit darker, but I did hear another theory about that. Someone was pointing out that the colors in the Pokemon title match with Eternal Floette. Because Eternal Floette's body has a pinkish hue.
Yeah.
But isn't it like a pure dark black, not a light gray?
Pokemon Invalas.
Well, no, the part that the black part is the part that's normally green.
Okay. I really wouldn't mind if they go deep into the Kalos War. I doubt they will because they still try to keep it like more kid friendly. But I actually wouldn't mind that if we actually want like a deep dive into the war.
I mean, that's the main reason why people wanted Legends Kalos in the first place, was to tackle what was going on in the war. And that's actually why I'm thinking that we might be going back and forth. Either that, or if we're not going back and forth, then I think that this game could be starting right off at the end of the war, after AZ uses the ultimate weapon on most likely Paldea. But that's a whole other theory. But
That'd be
after,
cool.
yeah, but like
To-
we're
Screw
rebuilding.
Paldea.
Yeah, because like that's why we're rebuilding Lumio City, is because of the war.
But I don't want post-war. I want to go in the war.
And maybe if they do that time travel thing, we'll get to see like bits of the war and maybe like sort of like flashback things.
Because like Matsu is right though, because based off what they show us, is basically them already doing the reconstruction aftermath.
Right.
And it's like, I don't want the reconstruction aftermath. That's after all the interesting parts. Like, what? Like, why would you do that? It's like, oh yeah, we know there's this whole interesting book here for you guys to read, but just gonna give you the epilogue. Oh, Ty, you know Mega Charizard's gonna be back.
Oh, absolutely.
I have no doubt. And the fact that we're also getting the Kanto starters raids, if this game
wonder
is
if
compatible
there's-
with Scarlet Violet, I could see easily them bringing back the Mega Kanto starters.
If they'll give like a third version to Charizard, give him Mega Z.
I was
I
just about
hope
to
not.
say that was my
Please don't.
theory, that we might get new megas, and if we do get a Mega Charizard, it could be Mega Charizard Z.
Please don't.
I honestly
cat-
would.
My cabbage deserves more love.
I honestly would love to see them bring in Gigantamax forms and turn them into megas.
That could
I
be
don't know.
cool.
I don't know if the Switch could actually handle that. I think the Switch would literally scream in pain.
Too much awesomeness.
I do. The Switch can barely handle its basic games.
Mudkip says, "Let us fight in the war."
I see, but that would actually be really cool. And you know what?
Literally Mulan.
I would go so hardcore here. Imagine like if they went so big of a game, you could actually pick your side, and then it's alternate storylines based off your choices now.
That'd be cool. I don't
But
think Pokemon would do that.
They would
But-
never do that.
But it would. It's cool to dream of that possibility.
What I just described would take way too much effort that they care to put in, as they have exemplified time and time again, which is why we have Scarlet, Buggy, Violet.
Exactly.
Although it would be interesting, because then it's like you're Mulan.
Yeah.
and then you get your own song.
Somehow
And-
I'll make a mon out of you.
Now that would be fun. Bidoof wants a Mega Bidoof. You know, I would, because I know there's so many fans who like are in the Bidoof cult. I just don't see it happening, but it would be really funny. And I know in like Pokemon Fusions they made like the King Doof.
Mhm.
So I think it would be funny if like they do plant some kind of Easter egg for Bidoof like that, where it's like really hard to get, but it's like if you do put it in, you do get like this super Bidoof.
That, or you could have like a Bidoof trainer that has like some dialogue like, I wonder if Bidoof can Mega Evolve.
As a joke, what if the A is Mega Arceus?
Eat
It-
your
it
heart
would
out,
be banned
Mewtwo.
from- It would be banned from all tournaments. I forever will hate Mega Mewtwo, and you know why. I will not forgive that thing. They took
Someone
Legends
said,
Bidoof away.
Mega Furfro.
It took
Bidoof
Jack
regional
Frost
form?
from me.
I don't know if you can get a
It
Mega
took a bit more
Furfro.
for me. Mega Furfur? I kind of hope not, just because I don't see the Pokemon important enough.
I can't see Mega Furfro, not because of that, but because of how many forms it has.
Yeah,
So
like maybe an
True.
evolution.
the only way to do it properly is if they made a mega form for every haircut, but they're not going to do that. That would take up way too
No.
much space.
And
Reading my-
time.
Reading my
Yes.
chat, it's like, because it's still on the Bidoof. What if they made an item for Bidoof that acts as a Mega and an Everstone, but only Bidoof can use it, and he'll Mega Evolve? And I'll bet you I'd put that on my team and do the whole run with it.
An
It will be-
ever Megastone.
Yeah, just for Bidoof. Just for Bidoof. Like, just straight up said no.
I will say there is another theory. Chev, I'm sure you remember when the Unknown came out right before the trailer and you couldn't figure out what that said.
Mhm.
I can read it Unknown. It's Soeyue or Soye. And there's a theory right now that Soye could be the name of Old Kalos, similar to how Hisui is the name of Old Sinnoh.
Okay, I could
I
see
could
that.
see
That.
that.
That would make sense, yeah.
See, my
I don't
other
like
thought
that.
it was just CU, but the letters were scrambled.
I thought it was a
But-
little scrambled too, to be honest, but I could also see that just being the region's name. I wouldn't mind. I just hope they don't try, like, I just hope it doesn't
Yeah.
turn out to be like the worst of both games, you know?
But Mudkip, Alcremie's Gigantamax is the same regardless, if I recall.
I've
That's true.
never used an Alcremie.
Yeah, Alcremie's Gigantamax is the same regardless, and it has all of the treats involved in its Gigantamax form.
That's cool. I accidentally got an Alcremie in Scarlet. I accidentally got it. I forget what I was looking for. Meloetta. I was looking for Meloetta because you had to spin for it. And I accidentally got the Alcremie. Because I had it in my priority, and then it's like, oh, it's evolving.
Wait, did you give it a treat?
I think it had one on it.
Oh, you caught it. I didn't know you could catch them with the treats.
I don't remember. I just know, like, I left it on the party because I was going to try to level it up because I didn't know how to evolve it. And then, so when I was spinning around looking for Meloetta, I spun and it made the Alcremie. So it's like, well, you're not Meloetta, but...
Also, there is another possibility for what the A could be. Because back when, a few months ago, there were some rumors going around that we might get a Mega Unknown. That Mega Unknown could be the A.
That makes sense.
I could see
And
that.
it would also give Unknown a purpose for being on anyone's team because they are so weak.
It would also
Give it-
give them a reason to be using it so much in the Presents as well.
True.
Also give it moves that isn't just hidden power.
Yeah, I always found that so weird to me as a kid because, like, I grew up watching Pokemon, the third movie, a lot. That was my favorite one for a long time. And, like, you know, they really exemplify how powerful the Unknown are. And so when I found them in Fire Red, I was like, oh, so they must be, like, super strong.
Hey, Jess, I got a question that's better I shouldn't ask. You think we'll get a bigger part in the next movie?
It is interesting how they know. They always knew.
We want to capture Pikachu. We hope to do it soon. And when we do, we'll be the new stars of this cartoon. Hello, Programmer Plays, welcome.
Abby, we will not leave Lynx alone until he joins the Bidoofs. He said he does not subscribe to the Bidoof cult and he'd rather join the Giratina one. That is blasphemy.
Yes, welcome. Welcome to the Giratina cult. Lord Giratina is the bringer of shiny luck.
I wouldn't know.
Offer unto him strawberries, and he shall grant you shiny luck.
I think Lynx is gonna try to offer him some Bidoofs. Oh yes, much love to Queen Abby, guys. Oh wait, he said much love to Lynx. I misread his sentence. Oops. I see what I said. But to me, the biggest question now is, will I be able to afford it? That will be the question. Because if it released right now, the answer would be no. The links, we established that. He said Matsu is better than me.
I
We
mean,
established this.
I did win the cage lock.
How do
Of
you think we
course.
established it?
Of course, the game was also very much on my side.
Maybe technically
Remember-
one our cage lock too.
Remember how I talked about like balance? Yeah, that didn't exist in the cage. that did not exist.
Me getting a huge power Kyurem.
Also, thank you, James, for subscribing. I appreciate it. It's weird it didn't even pop my alert box though.
Oh,
But
also,
go ahead.
also, I thought of something else that might be another hint to us being stuck inside of Lumio City. If you take a look at the letters in the acronym, it's PLZA, but it's one letter off from the word plaza.
You know what else it sounds like?
What?
Pals. And that could lead to a collab with Power. We're going for it all.
That
But-
would be something.
Imagine. Dude, that would break the internet. I feel like
It
that would
would.
legit break the internet if Power and Pokemon actually worked together on anything.
I mean, they're not gonna copyright and all that.
I know. I'm just saying like how crazy it would be though.
Game Freak's already looking into potential legal, potential legal stuff with Pal World.
Because we know Nintendo don't play that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Nintendo's
People-
like, if we even think you did it.
People
Mhm.
have actually ripped the models out of the game, and it does actually seem like there might be some reused models from Pokemon.
Interesting.
Mm.
I did not know that.
I don't know how the suit would have to follow. Like how much they would have to actually prove. So that would be interesting to look into if they do decide to press. Or they might decide like they don't have like they have enough to suspect it, but they don't have enough to act on it. Which would not make Nintendo happy.
Yeah.
But this does look like an interesting game. I just kind of wish it was a little sooner, but I'll give
Yeah.
you time to save up. Because offhand, I don't know of any other new games coming out anytime soon that I want to get. Because I already pre-ordered Rebirth.
I have one, but I don't even have to pay for it because my dad already bought it for me for Christmas. Or, not
Wow.
Christmas, for my birthday. I don't know why I said Christmas. Yeah, my dad already pre-ordered it for me for my birthday.
Fair enough. So I'll just be saving for this.
Saving for that and the Switch 2 whenever they announce it.
I already accept I probably won't be able to afford it when it drops.
I probably won't either.
I've accepted this. But Power getting their layers ready. Honestly, just real quick, I don't know if I was gonna do Power tonight. Chat, if you guys want to, let me know. I did not make a decision on what I wanted to play tonight. I left it kind of open.
Oh, also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is something in Pokemon Legends Arceus that might have actually been hinting towards this game. The male main character in Legends Arceus is wearing a one of the shirts that you can get in Kalos, in X and Y.
Huh.
That's interesting. It's like, hey buddy, where'd you get that?
What you got there?
A smoothie. Which would make
I
him
forgot,
even more
forgot where
suspicious.
that quote's from.
iCarly.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I haven't seen that show in so long.
Spencer has an emu with him.
Yo, Ireland Country Ball, welcome on in. Hopefully you're
Is it
doing
emu?
well.
It's either an emu or an ostrich, but
I don't think they would make a Mega under the name A, but like as Mega Z for Charizard possibly. I don't think they would
Well-
make two brand new Megas
well,
for Charizard.
I feel like they could just go Mega Zygarde.
They could, but I mean it does have its power construct form. So like maybe the construct form could have a Mega.
It would, you know what? It would be interesting if, depending on which form it's in, it changes the mega.
That
Like
could
you
be
could,
interesting.
you could get Zygarde, but depending on what form you have it in, like the doggo form's only going to be so strong. uh, say to the Voltron form.
You know, it just occurred to me, if they were to give Zygarde a Z and a Mega evolution, then they could actually, instead of, because I don't think we're getting 2 games, otherwise they would have announced it as 2 games, not as 1 game. But what they could do is they could do it similar to Legends Arceus, where you can choose your path to either go with the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan, and that determines if you get to catch Palkia or Dialga first. So
Interesting.
they could create a split path.
I just noticed something in the trailer when they're doing that illustrated part. Right when they're drawing the buildings, there's a female trainer on the right that kind of looks like Hilda a little bit.
Oh, that looks like what?
Like Hilda, the female protagonist of Black and White.
Oh, okay. I mean, they could go a lot of different ways with this, to be honest. Will they do it, you know, in the best way? Probably not, but
Zygarde is Loki's child with his forms.
Zygarde is what?
200%
Loki's
form.
child.
Bidu said, ZA, AZ coincidence? I think not. So I told him,
Oh,
Victor
yeah.
Zaz from Batman confirmed? Mr. Zaz.
No, yeah, you're not the only one to make that comparison. A lot of people are saying, oh, ZA, it's literally AZ backwards.
So we're going to Arizona?
No, King AZ. The big guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, I guess you haven't played X and Y, so you wouldn't know who that
Nope.
is. He's the king of Kalos who created the ultimate weapon and fired it off.
Oh, he's the one with the Flabebe?
Yes.
Okay. I honestly forgot his name. I know I watched the what was it called that they put out with it? The short anime. Bidu said no, it's Amazon.
Also, I just noticed the thing you thought was a Watchog earlier is actually just another Furfro form.
Ah.
I'm gonna
But the thing next to Hippopotas, no, it's a fletchling. Never mind.
I don't know my Furfros enough to say this is a new form. It feels like a new one to me, but I genuinely wouldn't know. I did find like the frame of it.
I see a Staryu.
Still, though, it is possible that we could be getting, every Pokemon that is not currently catchable on the Switch.
I would like that. I can't tell what this purple thing on the bridge next to Pikachu is.
Purple thing on the bridge. It's nice that we see Gyarados.
Like, I don't know if that's just another Dragonair. I can't tell. I'll try to back it up.
Is that a
bit.
Relicanth down there? Chat, am I tripping or is that a Relicanth?
I don't know, but I've seen a bunch of Staryus.
Across
I
from
can't-
across from one of the Staryu. It looks
maybe.
red. The shape reminds me strongly of Relicanth, which is
I know there's a
really
bunch of
interesting.
Magikarps there.
True.
My other thought was an Arrokuda is there, but it's really hard to tell next to the Gyarados. But yeah, once it zooms out to like the bridge and you can see like the Go-Go on the left, the Emolga flying next to it, there's like a purple thing on the bridge. I can't tell what that is. It
Oh,
might be.
that
It looks like it might
Arbok.
be. That's what I was gonna say just now. It looks like Arbok to me. I can't tell what that thing is next to Gyarados though. Unless it's just another Staryu and it's at a weird angle.
Let's see.
Oh, I did see Absol in the trailer just now.
I see Heracross and Pinsir.
Okay, so
Bellsprout TV.
they did update the website again, and right under where they post the trailer, it does say this trailer does not contain actual game footage. So none of what we saw in the trailer is actual game footage. That was
Oh, yeah.
literally just the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think the game would look like this. It's just like interesting that the way this is they chose to present it though.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. But there have been a lot of people that think that, you know, because of the way that it's presented, that the game is going to take place in the future, which
Mm.
really doesn't make much sense for a Legends game because it's Legends. Legendary. Legends are about things that would have happened in the past.
Yeah.
True, it's just the holograms do suggest futuristic stuff.
But it's also like a blueprint too.
Yeah.
True.
I'm trying to figure out
But
what's
where's the Beedoo?
next to when that Sylveon runs past the Aegislash. I'm trying to figure out what Pokemon that is next to Crocodile.
I think it's
let's
just
see.
oh shoot, Sandile. I think it's just a few Sandiles.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I can
It-
see that now.
They look like little baby Sandiles.
My other thought was a Stunfisk. Okay, there's the Heracross and Pinsir.
Onyx,
Okay, I see some Bellsprout.
Eevee.
Son, Eevee,
Can't tell what that is.
Pangoro. Couldn't tell what was next to Pangoro though. Yeah, the Talonflame kind of gets in the way. I'm gonna try to slow this down a little bit.
Maybe Game Freak is throwing a curveball and it's Legends Zangoose. That would be messed up if they dropped this on like April Fool's Day. Do you guys know Beef Day's in July though?
I did not know that.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
that was just a trainer next to the Pangoro. What did you say now?
Just that Beef Day's in July.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah, the way the trailer starts off as a drawing, it does really feel like they're drawing a blueprint, and then you're basically going inside of the blueprint.
To build Midgar. I think it should be a good game if they learn from Scarlet and Violet as well as Legends Arceus.
No, welcome on it, Golden. I think I missed your first chat there.
I'm actually gonna look up the Furfrou forms because I just pulled it up and I stopped the video on the Furfrou that we saw, and I want to check the Furfrou forms to see
Furfrou.
if that is a form that we already have, or if
My
that is
cat
brand
said
new.
yes.
So, Golden's telling me now that Nintendo has apparently confirmed that ZA is going to take place entirely in Lumio City. I don't know. Where did they confirm that, Golden?
I know. At no point is that confirmed. It's also like makes me question how do you fill a whole game with that?
Okay, I think that is a new Furfrou form because that first form that you see in the trailer,
Mhm.
its hair, like its bangs, curve forward and up, and that doesn't correlate with any of the current Furfrou forms. It's like it has a teardrop set of like its bangs form a teardrop, and then it has more hair along the base of the teardrop that look like little balls or pearls. And that looks absolutely nothing like any of the Furfrou forms that we have so far.
Yeah.
That could be how they did it back in the day.
So yeah, I think that is a brand new Furfrou form.
It was the drip back then.
Oh, wait a minute. No, well, I can't tell if that's there.
Tylenol says it's a matron
Okay.
form.
Okay, Golden's going to
Okay.
DM me the screenshot apparently of them confirming this. It's a tweet that they put out apparently.
Yeah, I see one form that
haven't checked
has
Twitter
the little
today.
balls, but the bangs look more like the brim of a hat than a teardrop.
I'm gonna look up. No, I'm gonna see.
I suppose that could still be it, but
Yeah.
For matron form.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us some new styles for Furfro.
It
Yep.
does look like matron form. Yeah, that could just be the matron
Okay.
form.
yeah, it probably is matron form then.
I'll be honest, I hadn't seen this form before.
Yeah, here's the tweet
Same.
I hadn't seen this.
from Nintendo of America. Watch to see the reveal trailer, Pokemon Legends ZA, a new adventure set entirely within Lumio City, coming to the Switch in 2025.
Oh, also Nixie, the Pokemon that's next to the trainer that's throwing a ball. I think that's an Axew.
Could be. But yeah, I guess since they tweeted it out that it's going to be entirely on Lumios.
So is this just Pokemon Legends Indigo Disc?
I
That was another
guess.
thing, because you know how there's that blocked off area in Paldea?
That
Well-
everyone's been dying for them to use.
Well,
For the love of everything.
yeah, people have been theorizing that that was Kalos because Spain and France are so close to each other.
Right.
And it lines up perfectly.
I could
So-
see
Yeah. Agreed.
that. I could definitely see that.
At the very least, I would love for them to confirm exactly which region they were at war with, if it was Paldea, or if it was someone else entirely.
That would be interesting. Pokemon Legends Terrapagos? I don't see that one happening, Bidoof. At least not for a while.
I mean, unless the
Yeah.
war is with Gen 10's region, which I doubt.
Well, because Paldea has those watchtowers, which basically imply that, you know, they might have been in a war because they were, you know, why else have these watchtowers if you're not on the lookout for enemies?
True.
Got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of enemies.
Unless Lumios is going to be massive, how is it going to take place in a single city? It
It-
could be like really big. Yeah, but it makes me wonder, like, how is like catching Pokemon gonna work? In
That's
a
why
city?
that's why I was thinking that we might be traveling back and forth through time, because
Yeah.
we could be traveling back and forth between the present day in at least present day as of where where ZA takes place, but also in the past during the war, and we go back to the past during the war to catch Pokemon.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Is like the main story takes place in like the big Lumio city, and then we go back in time, and that's how we get our Pokemon and stuff.
It would be interesting. Especially if they do incorporate Arceus' catching mechanics.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that does.
I
get
hope
brought
so.
back.
I want Arceus' catching mechanic and the shiny mechanic. Let
At
me
least,
hear
at
it.
least have an
You will get-
animation.
You will
for
get the
it.
catching mechanic and you will be happy.
Let me hear the shiny sparkles.
You get nothing.
Especially for those hard to tell and small Pokemon, they're
I-
like 3 pixels.
I just imagine like if they do include like some kind of gym like mechanic,
You-
going back and forth with the war. It's like, oh, you go for the next gym battle, and then you come back like a hardened veteran.
Give me a way to tell the
was
difference
thinking-
between shiny Flabebe and regular Flabebe.
Never.
Yep. You have a hunch that Hoopa is gonna be involved some way?
That would be interesting.
That's
Hoopa's
possible,
Gen
but Hoopa travels through
5, right?
space, not time.
True. Well, he is just that old though. Because Hooper is ancient, right?
Yeah,
So he could still be involved.
he
And that
could.
could, because if
a
this
la
is a
Hoopa Ring.
war, they could say like most of it is in Lumio City though, and like you like because if you do go outside of it for like a main event of the game, they wouldn't tell you. So Hoopa could have a hand in that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Hoopa had a hand in building the ultimate weapon.
Were you surprised?
Oh, like Hoopa ring.
That's where the A comes from. It's the Allah part of his quote.
There it is. They thought we wouldn't notice, but
Allah
we did.
Hoopa Ring.
Hello, Amazon Gaming, welcome. Sorry,
Amazon-
I know I'm not shouting everybody out, but I'm trying to at least shout out the people who are new. I just don't want to interrupt the conversation.
Just
Yeah.
in a big blanket statement. Hello, all chats.
Yes.
I mean, Hoopa like opens to like different dimensions, right?
I don't know if they go as far as to say that. Also, my
Well-
chat is wildin'.
It kind of does in Oras. 'Cause that's how you catch all the other legendaries on the Mirage Islands.
Yeah, because he's like pulling them from parallel universes
Is he? I just assumed he was pulling them from wherever they happened to be in their universe.
or like different timelines or something.
Well,
My
no,
chat-
Someone,
Hoopa travels through
chat-
space, not time.
right?
my chat is just wildin' right now though.
So like he like pulls them from different like parallel universes.
I could see that, especially because the Pokemon did confirm at least the existence of 2 timelines now with and
So
without
like
Mega.
I'm wondering if maybe it's not like time travel we're doing, but like 2 different versions of Kalos, like different universes, maybe.
That's not gonna be too much of a headache for any theorists. Or for fans.
And maybe that's where the A and Z comes from, Universe Z and Universe A.
That's a possibility. Because
just
Universe
feels-
A could be the non-Mega timeline, and then Universe B is the Mega time, or Universe Z is the Mega timeline.
That too.
We just started acting like it's all confirmed.
I'm almost
me
out
the
of eggs, and I still don't have a shiny.
I forgot what you're hunting right now.
Gothita.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because it's so impossible to see.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
switch over to
never
doing Pichu through eggs at some point because I was not. It was hurting my eyes trying to look at them last night.
Your theory of Zygarde is that your theory of Zygarde and its forms being Loki's children, 10% from. Oh, it's a crack theory.
What theory?
It's like, Zygarde's it's Loki. It's like
I don't really see it.
one of those
besides just
theories where
the
it's like,
green.
oh yeah, let me just pull stuff out of the air because it sounds cool, but doesn't make any sense in the Pokemon world.
Especially
Yeah.
because, like, lore-wise, I don't see Z being the chaotic one. He's literally trying to keep order.
Yeah,
And Loki, in every telling of him, is chaotic.
yeah. If anyone is Loki, it's Hoopa.
True.
Yeah.
That is true. Because Hoopa, just because he can, does it. Just because he can.
But yeah, the other thing that just came to my mind about the whole parallel universe thing is the whole branches in the A could represent like branches into other universes.
True. And you
I
know,
just
it could be that in the non-Mega timeline, that Kalos might not even exist.
True.
So it could be that we're going between the Mega timeline and the non-Mega timeline where Kalos does and doesn't exist. So we can catch Pokemon where Kalos doesn't exist. and then bring them back to the timeline where Kalos does exist.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder.
could see that.
yeah, It's just interesting to me because like there's been the recent trend of like multiversal things throughout
Mhm.
media,
Hmm.
and I just kind of hope like when it comes out, people don't get like sick of that trend, because I know people already like generally have started to like everything had a multiverse, and so I just like I understand them making it, but because it's gonna come out in a year, I wonder where that view will be at that time.
Well, I mean, it's not like Pokemon is really a stranger to multiverse theory.
True. I'm just saying the fact that like it's just another thing though coming out with multiverse. Even though it already
Yeah,
existed, it's just another big franchise doing multiverse stuff.
So we've had multiverse ever since X and Y first came out, since this is a separate timeline. And even then, after X and Y, we wound up starting to get the looks like the anime is also its own separate universe. And now we have a whole other separate universe where Ash is on a completely different journey from what he has in the anime because of the movies.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That kind of like Dragon Ball Z, the movies are in their own timeline,
Hmm.
which but I don't know if they actually are, because at the same time in I forget what trend it is. It's one of the newer ones. Go. I think it's Go. He was the newest one with Ash, right?
Yeah, he
Uh,
was the last person that Ash
when
traveled with.
when they meet Darkrai, Ash refers back to the movie because he tells him he's met Darkrai multiple times,
Well, they
and in
also
order
met
for that to be
Darkrai in the
true,
anime.
yeah, but not multiple times because he references the movie to do that.
I'm not talking about those movies. I'm talking about movies like uh, Pikachu I Choose You, or Pokemon I Choose You,
Oh
and The
yeah,
Power of Us.
I
Those
never watched
movies.
yes.
that one. I never watched the Power of Us. I Choose You. I saw. I like the original better.
I think I saw Power of Us, but not I Choose You.
I Choose You, Power of Us, and I forget his name, the one with Coco. Uh
What?
yeah, there was
Oh, the
yeah, where
Zarude
he
movie?
yeah, the Zarude movie. Those three
Oh, I never saw that
movies
one either.
Yeah, those three movies exist in their own separate timeline, completely separate from the main anime.
I keep forgetting that Zarude even exists.
I forget that it's a legend.
That part too.
I keep forgetting. I just always think of it as like a rare Pokemon. So, where's my Aggron hype? Where's my Mega Aggron, Game Freak?
Give
Right?
us give us Mega Hisui and Arcanine.
Bring
I want
back
Mega,
every single Pokemon who has a Mega in both X and Y and ORAS.
and I want Mega Quaggy. Make it
Mega
happen.
Add
Mega
new
who?
Megas.
Quaggy, Quagsire.
Give me
Oh.
Mega Raichu. Do it, you cowards.
We're gonna get Mega Pikachu before we get Mega Raichu.
Nope. Unevolved Pokemon who are still capable of evolution cannot Mega Evolve.
They'll make an exception for the mascot.
I will travel to Game Freak and I will burn the building down.
Like, how
Burn it
dare
down.
you?
And
But
then
then
they just
they
look,
they'd have to
"Hmm."
give a Alolan Raichu a Mega too.
Not
I'd assume.
necessarily. Because you could just say that form can't Mega Evolve.
There was
True.
Tobias that had
That's
a
the easy
Latios and a
cop-out.
Darkrai, but those would be separate ones from what you would see Ash meet up with later.
Now a Mega Darkrai would look awesome.
Oh my gosh, Garrett, thank you so much for the $1 dono. Thank you so
being too broke
much.
to do that.
Now do it in the other two streams.
Bidoof came into my
Got-
chat just to say, "Don't you dare ruin the possibility of Mega Bidoof."
Gotta collect them. Gotta collect them dailies. You know.
I mean, let me ask you something, Bidoof. Would you rather never receive a Mega form for anything of the Bidoof line, or would you rather see Mega B-Barrel?
Ooh.
Mega Pikachu
He
and
hates.
Mega
He
Eevee.
hates B Barrel. He
Exactly.
does hate B Barrel.
Exactly. They would give us Mega B-Barrel before they give us Mega Bidoof, so careful what you wish for. And I honestly don't think that Game Freak would do that just because they know how much the fandom loves Bidoof.
Bidoof, 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 Bidoof,
Oh my
Bidoof,
gosh, Jeff!
Bidoof, 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 I love
Alright, take care,
ya.
Golden.
Jeff just came over to my chat and donated $2. Dude.
Gotta get
Yeah,
them dailies.
I wish I had $2 to donate. I have.
I'll be honest,
have-
probably wasn't the best idea for me to do, but gotta get them dailies. You know how it is.
They'll give us
I have-
Gorochu before Mega Raichu. We already have Pichu, so we're not going to get Gorochu.
What is a
Yeah,
Gorochu?
It
That-
was a
it's a
beta.
It's a scratch
Evolution
evolution of Raichu from Generation 1.
Interesting. I've not seen that.
I
I
thought
saw.
it was in Gen 2.
I love
Nope.
Beta Pichu. Have you seen like the early drawing of Pichu? It's like just a ball.
Yeah.
That is adorable.
Have you
What was
seen,
that? Bring me that.
Seen
Yeah.
Beta Celebi?
If
have
you
you
ever
seen,
as
Beta-
much as hear about Mega Satan, Bidoof is going to come after my kneecaps.
Mm. Watch out, Bidoof. Bidoof is might just be big enough to gnaw some kneecaps.
Just
How tall is a
like-
Bidoof? Since it's basically a beaver, could definitely gnaw them kneecaps.
It's alright.
Wait.
I have an electric mouse with strong enough voltage to topple an Indian elephant. I'm not afraid of a beaver.
Which confirms there is an India, and there is a natural elephant.
Maybe that's Gen 10. We get an India region.
I wouldn't mind going to India. Personally, is there any region based off of Italy?
Yeah, good to see you too, Garrett. Sorry, I'm not shouting everybody out at the moment just because don't want to, like, disrupt the conversation and stuff.
Is there any region based off of Italy?
Nope.
I don't think so,
We,
no.
we deserve one. I want that.
Go check
Give
out
us
Mr.
a-
Buddy. He did a video a few years back about what if Italy was a Pokemon region.
Mega
I
Skarmory.
would like that. We
I would
deserve
like
it.
to see it. I would like to see
And-
a Mega Skarmory.
Ooh,
That'd be
I
cool.
love my stereotypes. I do love my stereotypes, so if that's the case, then by all means, you know.
I'm gonna be
Just-
able to get Mega Mawile again. I love Mega Mawile.
It is a good Pokemon.
Yes.
That is fair.
I want Hakaru-chan back.
Yeah, if they make an India region, give us a Copperajah that's not a steel type.
Yes. Make it
But, like,
normal
not-
psychic.
We need
But not
more
a
steel
regional
types.
form, because I think they're done with the whole regional thing, but a convergent species of Copperajah.
I
Make
feel
it
like
normal
it's-
psychic.
I would like an
That'd be cool.
Italian region though, because you could do like a lot with like Venice. You could do a whole
Mamma
thing
mia.
there.
Make some Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is France.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't seen the movie since I was like 10.
I'm offended on 2 levels. One, Ratatouille is one of my favorite movies. 2, I'm part Italian.
I'll just
not
see
get that third
myself
strike.
out.
If we get a
Mega
Ratatouille
Aggron,
reference,
no.
if we get a Ratatouille reference, it's gonna be in Legend ZA.
Yeah. Rome Battle Arena. See, that would be cool. That would be a
Give
cool
us,
idea. I'm so down for that.
Mega Raticate.
Mega Eradicate. I
'Cause
would
Remy,
be.
Remy's a rat.
Oh, I see.
Youngster Joey, it would have a field day.
For real.
You
He
better start.
travels there just for that reason.
You gonna put some respect on my name now? Imagine.
That'd be so
Then,
funny if
references
his name
red.
actually ended up being Youngster Joey and he had Eradicate.
No, what if it's like just Trainer Joey, but like it looks like him just older?
If you
That
can't
would
have a
be so
Mega
cool.
God, then I can't have
No,
Mega
these
Mawel.
are-
Well, who said Arceus can't have a Mega?
You know who he's referencing.
I never
You
said I
know
didn't.
good and well.
I never said I didn't.
By the way, Matsu's chat, if you guys are able, definitely collect them dailies. And if you need
You
to know
don't
how
have
to,
to.
I show the perfect example of how you collect them dailies.
You don't
That-
have
this
to,
is the way.
guys.
If y'all want to see if we can break Matthew together collecting dailies, I think that's the reward when we collect enough. I don't know what the amount would be, but I think that's the prize at the end, and I want
I
that.
still need to figure out how to set that up.
If you guys are
What?
gonna break
Not
me,
easy.
I need to go to the restroom first. I'll be right back.
Not that way, not that way. That's not the breaking I was going for. I do like that idea of a battle coliseum, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that now I gotta stop myself before I go on like a whole rant for Pokemon Coliseum.
Quick, while she's gone, send them all in.
Go, go, go! Guys, get them dailies, get them dailies. All it takes is just like at least $1 to $2. I think $2 so you can let her know you got the dailies. This is the way. Go now if you can. If you guys can. Here, let me. I think I have a command. Because I don't know if my mods are still here. No, Lynx is still here. I do have a mod.
I have no mods.
Mods, can you check the command? Looks like shady now. Just mods? 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 Oh, I misspelled. Guys,
Oh,
follow the
yeah.
link. Go to Matsu's stream, and if you are financially able, collect them dailies, and together we will break Matsu at the end of the streak. I don't know when it'll be, but I believe this is the way.
As say might help you spell it right.
Link said, "How dare I misspell her name?" And it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little salty now. Beat me in a cage, I'll see how well I spell your name.
For real.
How dare she beat me? The disgrace. Don't hit me with the salty whoopers. Oh, that's a cute BRB screen she has. Little Ellen Raichu munching on, I don't know what that is. Some kind of chocolate candy.
It froze for me because my computer's being crap. There it goes.
I mean, hey, I already had
It was
to
like-
restart stream.
It was like 20 minutes behind,
Oof.
so I had to catch it
Oof.
up, and then it was stuck on buffering for like a few minutes.
Lynx, if you're gonna call me that salty, that's more appropriate to say for Pokemon Unite.
Yeah,
that
I've only played Unite like twice.
It is when it came out, it was actually fairly well balanced, and
Right.
it's literally been downhill since.
Yeah.
They've finally like had a decent patch recently, and then they're like, oh no, that was too balanced. Forget that.
Yeah, I mean, online games have never really been my forte.
Fair enough. Like right now, I see like Zed's playing Unite. Like I've played Unite with him, and if I'm really in the mood, I might continue. Cause I know he's new to the game, and I have helped him like try to learn some more.
I'm back.
But
Welcome
man,
back.
welcome back, welcome back.
On my last set of Gothita eggs.
Out of curiosity, do we have any artists in chat?
Any what?
Artists? Because Pink Dungeon was looking for a new profile pic,
I mean,
and can't draw.
you know I'm an artist.
This is true.
I'm nowhere near an artist.
It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
my.
offended. You
It's
go to
like,
chat first.
I just looked back at your channel. Nah, not an artist. Just It looks like you just like to color. I don't know.
Well, screw
How
you
rude.
too, as
How
Piccolo once
rude.
said.
We're- So Lynx was sending me salty whoopers because I tried to give a command, drop the command for your link, and I misspelled your name.
Wow.
And so he hit me with a salty whooper emote.
And here I thought we were friends.
Yeah. Just don't mess with my Beethoofs again.
Hello, man.
Now Abby's back. I'm good at tech, not art. Fair enough. I am good at every other form of art. Well, maybe not dance, but
I'm mostly good at tech.
I am good at film and music and acting.
I want to be
cooking.
modest and say I'm above average at tech. Or I want to be modest and say that I'm average at tech, but I know how bad a lot of people are at tech, so I'll say that I'm above average.
Fair enough. I'm not too bad because, like, I mean, I am a video editor.
Yeah.
Like that's why I got my degree. So like I hope I'm somewhat decent now. Although like part of it is you're just always learning.
Yeah, my
mean, if you-
my
If
best
you know
skill
that,
would have to be cooking.
that's a good skill to have.
I do like to cook and bake.
That is,
I love baking and I love getting creative.
baking is fun.
My
do like
brother, my big brother got me an icing gun for Christmas a few years back.
Mm.
Oh gosh, that's been a while ago now, because that was back when I was still working at Meyer.
Yeah, that was really funny to me. Your audio cut out when I'm assuming you said icing. So
Yes.
all I heard was gun.
It's like what's he trying to tell you, Matsu?
I was like, he got you what?
No, an icing
mean-
gun.
Yeah, it's an icing gun. But you know, if Matsu needs to go bump somebody else, you know. It's like that meme. I'm a healer, but
Yeah, like the false prophet. Over here trying to take Lord Giratina's place.
beautiful for Garatina.
Mega Giratina for the win. Let's make
That
it happen.
Just
That would
give
be
every
scary.
Pokemon a mega, make everyone happy.
I mean, I feel like there should be more megas in general, but especially now with over 1,000 Pokemon. Abby, I'm well
mean-
aware you're good with tech.
I don't
You didn't have to
hate
do that.
megas by any means, but I do prefer actual evolutions over megas.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
I mean, obviously in the case of Charizard, they're not gonna give Charizard a brand new like 4th stage evolution. Obviously, Mega's the only way they can do it there. But like, for example, Mawile could have just been a evolution to Mawile.
I
True.
want Mega Ledian.
I want Mega Shuckle.
I know Ledian sucks, but that's why it needs a Mega. I'm sorry, Monkey. I didn't mean to startle you.
I agree because Ledian is a cool mon, and in Pokemon Coliseum, it's one of the few that you get to collect. It is so bad that as a kid, though, I thought it was good. It's so bad, and it's fully evolved.
Give us Mega Ogerpon.
That would be interesting. I wonder what that would be.
Although I don't know how that would work with like the different masks. Such,
Abby-
so.
Abby said for Matsu to ask me about the new command she just made.
What's the new command you just made?
Punt Bidoof.
Yes.
Do it.
Do it.
Excuse me while I set up a cage lock versus Abby now just to punt her. Because I know she's not very experienced in Pokemon battle.
Chev's chat. Use command punt Bidoof. Spam it.
Do
Spam it.
I'm going to now put my salty whoopers down. Because I feel like this is the time. Oh, Abby, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if that's the case. She said watch the RNG simp for her, especially if you take any tips from Matsu. Because,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm so salty about Maylene in the BDSP cage lock we did.
I'm salty about it too because I was hoping to get further than that, and I kept coming up with possible ways for you to be able to continue so we could get through more of the game. And Chad's like, nah. Matsu went's like, no, I don't want to win this way. I don't want to win by default.
Even Maylene was like, I'm done with this. She was not having it.
Mega evolutions, yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd
Abby
be a
just
lot.
Abby just told me that, or maybe she'll get Minx to fight for her and whisper ara ara because Minx is very much with the sussy chaos. So I don't know if she's saying that like
Or what if Eevee got Mega Evolutions, but to the types we don't have yet?
I wouldn't.
I
I
saw
think that'd be a
someone. I saw
I
some.
don't see them doing it. It would be cool, but I don't see them doing that.
I saw someone come up with an idea of giving all of the evolutions evolutions, and they add on a type where they become dual type with a
Oh,
type that
yeah,
Eevee
yeah.
normally can't evolve into. Like say
I,
Sylveon evolves into a dragon fairy type.
That was by Prag Magic, I think is the name of the channel.
I think so.
I've seen some of his content.
Hmm.
Matsu Minx just came in and she said you got to be just a tad breathier for your ara ara. Oh my gosh. It's not a stream for me without the sussy chaos. When, Minx? When?
Oh my.
When do you want it, Minx? K-Jock when? What game? She said there we go. So you got her approval. So that's y'all's secret to making the game simp. I can't do that.
I used to freak out my brony friends whenever someone would say something, well, sussy like that. And then someone said that, I would just go into my Fluttershy voice and go, oh my.
Oh my god. Lynx, how much is that breaking you? Lynx is usually the first one to get broken.
Oh, were we arguing? I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Is this how you get the game to simp for you? Is this what you did off screen?
To be
As
fair,
soon
I
as-
can't do that either.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that power.
But then again, I haven't practiced it either, so.
GG's Matsu, you broke Lynx. GG's. So I see who I see who the top view would be if I do K-Jock versus Minx now. And I know whose side y'all will all be on.
Of course.
That being Matsu, do you want to help Minx design like a special avatar now for the K-Jock? Minx appears as soon as you say her name. She's faster than Beetlejuice.
I have actually been considering setting up commissions for avatars, and I would want to make them affordable since I wouldn't be making them from scratch. I'd be using a program.
Fair enough. I know Minx was looking for a new model in general. One that's curvier.
How many times have I broken my friends using my Fluttershy voice? More times than I can count.
GG's to that. Well done.
Oh. I think I'm out of eggs.
In my experience, at most, I just end up getting distracted, and I try to just not like I don't break. I just end up distracted at most. Tamara said, "Everyone be so cute." So, oh my gosh. Don't start that. Minx has like a whole cat command. She like has the whole thing that you can like turn in points on her channel to like get her to do cat noises, and she's done it multiple times to me. Matsu, when we do a song, like I'm going to intentionally throw just so I can say you get punted for. I will figure out whichever your favorite is of the Soul Link, and I will intentionally throw.
We should do like a 3-way Soul Link.
Oh my. Or I
Three-way.
guess. Oh my.
Oh. Don't be catty. Oof. Oh my gosh, Minx. That's sussy. She's considering a Lopunny or a Lavador cosplay. The sussy one from Power World.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Number 69 in their Power Decks.
The one that likes to do things with humans in its dex entry.
Yes. How do you think they signed it number 69?
They did? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's legit though, number 69.
Oh my god, they knew what they were doing with that.
Oh, 100%. I refuse to believe that's not intentional. I refuse to believe that's unintentional.
I love how far away we've now strayed from the Legends topic.
Right?
It's not my kind of stream without Sussy Chaos at some point. You can ask my chat. Especially if Minx is here. The Sussy Chaos will appear. I don't think I've streamed a collab since the Cage Lock.
I
I'm
think
trying
the
to think
last
back.
one
I think that is
I
the last
did
collab I've had.
was the hide and seek that we did with me, Matsu, Gardner, and Christian did.
Link said, usually they have to wait till midnight for that to happen for me. Because like while I am PG-13, usually midnight I kind of let more things slide. Especially with Minx.
I mean, my chat's like that 24/7.
Fair enough. Like
I
I'm
mean-
PG-13. I don't know if my chat nor sometimes my guests are.
I mean, unless it's a collab like this, then I tone it down, obviously.
I mean, like I won't straight up curse, but
I do way
I
too
will-
much.
I will allude. I will definitely allude to many things. Baldur's Gate, thank you very much. Yeah, Minx and I do a Baldur's Gate campaign separate from the one we've done with Lumion and Electric. That one is full on sussy though. When it's just us. And I think she's gotten to every NPC, at least if not by herself. I know last time like we straight up like watched. that game is insanely horny.
I can't believe all those boxes of eggs and still no shiny Gothita.
Did you tell the game hour though? Did you try to get the game to simp? Because we found more shinies in our cage lock.
We found uncatchable shinies.
This is true. This is very true. Can't help the sussiness.
I didn't even. I went to grab a banana and I didn't grab it.
Hey yo.
Actually, I think I know what the problem is.
I was about to make a SpongeBob reference, but I know you hate that.
I think I know why I'm not finding any shinies. I'm not bringing any strawberries to offer up to Lord Giratina! Bringer of shiny luck!
Or you could go the other way and just have some Bidoof on your team.
No, it's worth the ingredients to just make another one with and send strawberries to Lord Giratina.
Giratina's
How
like,
dare.
how could you? That's Giratina's only food source every day. And you failed them.
You have failed me for the last time.
So see how you like I'm taking all your luck away. You didn't give me you didn't give me any
I'm
strawberries
sorry.
today.
So what you're
I'm
saying
sorry,
is I
Lord
should've
Giratina.
waited.
Here you go.
I should have waited for the cage lock, and now I could have had the advantage. Dang.
Giratina's like, it's too late now.
It's too late to apologize.
Bless you.
Bless
Thank you. I managed to mute myself in my stream, but I didn't get to Discord in time.
Fair enough. Does your avatar sneeze?
I mean, it shakes a little bit.
Okay, I just wonder, like, does it act like make the motion with you, or?
Does a little jiggy.
A little. But not like a full... it's not like a
Spaz
full
attack.
spaz attack, yeah, because
Okay.
there's smoothing on it, so
Oh, okay.
if
Okay.
if it's a sudden twitch like that, then it won't pick it up. At least not
Okay.
very well.
Right.
Alright, I made another sandwich, and this time I didn't forget strawberries for Lord Giratina.
But is it too late? You are now shiny cursed. You will not have another shiny until you have fully repented.
It's
And
never
I've been
too late.
Giratina is not as forgiving as Bidoof. You may join Bidoof now.
No, thank you.
Boo!
I will not forsake my one true lord.
Boo! Boo! Chat, go collect them dailies.
'Cause today is gonna be a happy day in hell.
I mean, I can just figure out what that's from, but
Nixie
I
knows.
know. I know what it's from.
I have a pretty good guess. Hey Luna, welcome in.
It
Okay,
definitely
my
doesn't have
my
two
chat's
H's in the name.
my chat's increasing in sussiness.
Oh boy, yes it is.
They're talking about punishment now.
I wish you could
Thought-
zoom in this game like you can in Legends Arceus.
That would be too helpful now, wouldn't it? I didn't say you started it, Minx. I just said it's going up. That's all I said.
Why am I yawning so much?
Toothless's cute sleepy face.
By the way, chat, or if you guys are on the Discord, let me know what you guys want to see tonight, because I still don't know what I want to play tonight.
I never noticed this before, but when you're in Picnic,
Hmm.
the border in the upper left and bottom right corners, if you're in Kitakami, it's teal. It's,
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
They do have little details. Amazing.
Sleepy
Tie that-
lizard, yes.
Ty, that does not take away from the Sussy Chaos after talking about that. He said he said just love to scream. But after talking about like punishment and Sussy Chaos. Sounds rather sussy, doesn't it?
Kind of wish she was sleeping a little bit further away so I could make the camera zoom in. I can't reach the tree.
It's going to invite like, oh no, you don't get to do that.
Scarlet and Violet is like, if you want to take a screen cap, you have to do it with the screen cap feature.
Exactly. It's their way or the highway.
Actually, it's not even that. If you want to take a screen cap, you can't use the screen cap feature. You have to take an actual photo.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow.
Wah, wah, wah. So anyway, was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about with Legends ZA?
Not that I can think. I think we pretty much covered our thoughts and opinions and such.
I believe we covered a lot of it, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I covered my whole list. 'Cause my list was talking about Soye, or Soyue, potentially being the old names, potentially getting new megas, Z and A megas, Megas for newer Pokemon, and possibly Hisuian Megas. Completing the home decks. New Furfrou cuts. Could, if it could possibly be in the past or future. I mentioned how the male main character in Legends Arceus wore a shirt from Kalos. That it could have something to do with Unknown since they were in the trailer. That we might be getting a refined version of Pokemon Synchro because of the way that the trailer that the camera worked in the trailer. And it could be related to the new legendary.
When I hear Synchro, I just think of Yu-Gi-Oh! I Synchro summon Stardust Dragon!
We talked about the possibility of going back and forth in time, and that might be where you catch Pokemon. And how there might be a connection to Paldea. I mentioned the initials PLZA could mean Plaza, as in we're stuck in Lumiose for the whole game.
You get to go nowhere.
And
or that could actually lend itself to Hoopa. And being with space, it could be that's why it's only in Lumiose.
Maybe Hoopa has trapped us there?
Yeah.
Could be.
So instead of, bringing anyone in or out, Hoopa's keeping you in. Or, I mean, bringing someone in from other places. Like, he just keeps you there till he's done playing with you, right? That's what he did to the Legends?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So theoretically, he could do the same to a protagonist. Hello there, protagonist.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
You good?
Yeah, just General Grievous dying.
So
Bro's got, no lungs.
See, I think that about covers it. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do? Because that was pretty much my idea for today.
Do we want to go on a three-way raid?
Yeah, let's see if we can.
Down.
Anyway, see if we can find someone to raid.
I'm thinking either Grande, because he's playing Pokemon Blue, just to keep the Pokemon train rolling, or Frosty is doing his own reaction right now.
Yeah, Grungy is also playing, are doing Yveltal and Dynamax Adventures.
Yeah, we could go bug Frosty. Haven't raided Frosty in a while.
He hasn't been live in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Frosty in a bit, too.
Oh, it looks like he might have moved on to playing Smash Bros, actually. Which is still fine.
That's how you know he's actually, being happy, though.
Yeah. That's how you know that it's not that his stream isn't going to be ending in a couple of minutes.
True. Once he starts playing, he gets into it. He
definitely. What do we want to make the hashtag?
Oh boy. Something with chaos. I'm gonna set the redirect to him real quick.
Same.
I will have to do it manually because I can't do that.
Fair enough.
Is it something that you're just not allowed to set up on your end, Nixie? Because I've tried doing redirects to you before and it wouldn't let me.
I think it's a sub count thing.
Yeah, I think you have to add subs to allow redirects.
So once I hit that 500, I think is when I unlock it along with memberships and such.
500 is a magical number.
But yeah, what did we want to make that hashtag?
What's your normal hashtag?
I just do Ear Nixie raid.
Maybe.
So I was thinking some
Matsu Chaos Nixie raid.
I want to hear him repeat that 5 times fast.
Matsu Chaos Nixie raid. Matsu Chaos Nixie raid. Matsu Chaos Nixie raid. Matsu Chaos Nixie raid. My else. Dang it! I was close.
I'm gonna put that in my chat.
Yeah. So repeat that one more time.
Matsu Chaos Nixie raid.
Matsu Chaos Nixie raid. Matsu Chaos Nixie raid.
I spelled chaos wrong.
How dare!
I gotta put that in again.
All right, copy and paste that, chat. We are gonna raid the legendary Lemon himself. It is always good to see him.
There we go. There's the
But that's a
actual
wrap.
command.
I'll see you guys tonight. I don't know what I'm playing. Let me know what you guys want to see in the Discord. Could just be in the general chat. Let me know what y'all want to see. Evie,
Kaizo.
you're fine. You're catching us for the raid. Oh, I could if that's what you want.
What was that? I missed what you guys said.
Kaizo Ironmon.
Yeah.
It because like my luck is already so bad. Kaizo just amplifies it. We could just because my stubbornness won't let me drop it. So we
And
could.
watching Chev suffer is entertainment.
Oh, the misery. All the simps just want to be my enemy.
And for those of us with divine ordainment, extermination is entertainment.
All
Alright.
right. Hello, darkness, my
See
old
you all
friend.
over there. Thanks for joining us today,